Hello there. I'm Helga DeSousa. I am a seasoned project manager, and I'm here to help folks that have to project manage, even though they're not project managers. Hope that makes sense. Well, my hair is cut and shorn from last time, so I'm sporting a different look, and I am ready to help you out here. So, the thing that I want to go over today is the project brief. This is an important tool to have. This will help you bring some order from the chaos, and this will hopefully solve some situations or some conflict as you move forward with the project. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you the magic project brief. So hold on a second while I'm going to show you the document. Oh, and here we go. Great. Okay, so as you can see, this is a template you can use. I have one that's in my stand store, so if you're looking for some templates, you can go ahead and check them out in my stand store. The link is in below. But for today's exercise, I want to show you what the project brief should contain so it could save you a lot of headache and heartache down the road. Okay. So with time allows, I'm going to go through all the different elements here and hope this will help you get organized as you take on this project by the horns. So as you can see here, I have a sample project. The project's name is called Enterprise Cloud Migration and Modernization. Some companies will have really neat project names like Project Skynet or Project, Trello or whatever. They'll have a catchy name. Just kind of make it fun for everyone. Okay, so you would have the project name, whatever the product owner has decided or the project owner has decided what this may be. I have a project owner. That is the person that definitely wants this project to happen for benefits from their organization or benefits from the organization as a whole. And right here below, as you can see, as I'm circling here, you would have a goal. So this is after you have a conversation with the product owner to figure out what is the main objective. So here the objective is migrating all the on-prem workloads, so everything that's on servers at the moment, to go into the AWS cloud by September 15th, 2026 this year. And this will help reduce infrastructure costs by 30% and improving the system up to 99.9. So notice that I have an objective here, and also notice that there's the benefit as well. What is the business benefit? Okay. Start date is when the project has started. Now, this will be it could be when we are kicking off. The kickoff is where you would have all your stakeholders present, everyone that's going to be touching the project or anyone that's going to be impacted by this project or this change would be at that kickoff. So naturally, that would be the start. And then whatever your target is. In this case, the VP, Marcus Reed, wants this done by the 15th of December. Okay. Now, here's another element I want to show you here, which is very important. This is so important. What you need to establish before you even go to other stakeholders or to your kickoff or when you're inviting all the other teams, you need to establish what's in scope. What is it that you're going to be able to deliver and focus on by December in this case, right? So assessment and inventory of all the servers, everything that's in place, migrate the 3 data centers to AWS, re-platform all the legacy applications, okay, and implementation of the pipelines for the cloud, and have backups, and then staff training, obviously, for the change management piece. So that's what's in scope. And then what's out of scope is development of new applications and features, migration of a third-party SaaS tool, whatever that may be, end-to-end end user device management or hardware refresh, and procurement or renegotiation, sorry, of software licenses. So that's out of scope. So again, it's very important for the stakeholders to be crystal clear of what we're delivering. And this will help you prevent what we call scope creep, because that happens a lot where there'll be other departments and say, hey, this is kind of like what you're doing. Perhaps we can add this on and do this as well. But if you keep adding scope, naturally you are going to impact your ability to deliver this by December the 15th, whatever the target may be. So as an old senior project manager once told me, what's very important is you guard your border, guard your territory, ensure that you stick to that scope and you defend that scope. Okay. The other part is you could list some milestones that need to occur to move this project forward. It may not be the whole thing yet, but key deliverables that you probably already know about or your product owner already knows about or whoever your sponsor is. Okay, so just list out some natural things that need to occur. So as you can see, the assessment of the infrastructure, right, which was in scope, the environment setup, the pilot migration of non-critical workloads that are validated, full migration, post-migration, project sign off. So these are pretty easy chunks of work to display here. This may expand a little. As long as it's in scope, it's perfectly okay. Okay. And then, of course, what's very important to have is to list the important people that will be driving this in your team. This will be very important for if you do any larger presentations for, much more top level leaders in your organization. That way you have them engaged and make sure they're accountable here. Okay. And another piece, it was just extremely helpful and important is what will this project do? Right? What is the outcome? Again, 30% reduction. That's a success metric. System is uptime of 99.9, higher across of all migrated workloads. So that helps productivity there. And then, of course, 100% of the staff are trained and they've passed their certification. So they're ready to go to support the cloud. Okay. And then, of course, you'll also laid out any assumptions. Okay. So these are things that you assume that would be in place as you move forward. Sometimes you will find out it may not be the case, but state this is what your assumptions are and what will help you, I guess, make out your milestones or your success metrics, okay, based on these assumptions. So you have the AWS agreement in place, of course, that it's been signed off before you start the project. Business units will provide a named liaison and dedicated time. So you'll make sure that you have your resources in there. And data residency requirements must comply with Canadian data sovereignty. So you have the regulations in place and all workloads will remain in AWS and so forth. Okay. So these are assumptions going in. You would know this from your project sponsor or your business sponsor. Okay. And then I believe that might be the last component of this. Okay. Bear with me here as I'm trying to navigate this. And that's about it. So very easy. Your overview, scope to avoid scope creep. What are some milestones you need to hit for this to actually be delivered? Your teams and roles. What is the success from the project? What would mean for the business once this project gets implemented? And of course, assumptions and notes. You could also list risks here too, if there's any risks. For instance, it might be a regulatory situation where you have to get this project in time by a regulatory deadline, or else there'll be penalties. Could be also you need this product launched because of competition, because of a competitor launching at the same time. So these are things to consider. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that was helpful for you and that you'll be able to, move forward and basically lead this with confidence. And like I said, you could easily whip this out yourself. Or you could also look at the templates that I've created. So move forward. You've got this. I got you. This will be a success indeed. So you have a great day and like or subscribe. And if you have any comments, go ahead and post ahead. So thank you very much. Have an awesome day. Keep going.